totally disagree with Vice President Bawumia on his praise for the Bank of Ghana. He may like what they did. I don't. And I think the Bank of Ghana have not shown themselves to be responsible in crisis. That is why we gave the Bank of Ghana independence, so that when governments mess up, you don't follow them into the mess and make the kind of losses that you make. And at the same time, be building a $200 million edifice on top of it in this mess. So for me, my worst critic in the speech that President Bawumia, Vice President Bawumia gave, was his praise of the Bank of Ghana. He may like what they did. I totally disagree with him. And indeed, I hope he finds a way to make sure this does not happen again. We don't need a Bank of Ghana that is independent to be shoring up the messes of government. So, Samson, on that specific thing, I'm happy you brought it up. That is how I can show you where I disagree. There are many fantastic parts of the speech. You don't have to. Yeah. He's talking about the national plan,
and because it's an area that you have great expertise in.
I know the compression of time.
I am sure you are aware of even entities that were not insolvent and yet were collapsed.
My brother, both as a lawyer
and because of the politics, this government will not admit that they even made mistakes.
I said both as a lawyer, I'm in court with cases, and a consultant. I was part of some of those situations. I know what has gone. It was terrible. And look, any government coming in should take a second look at those things and who did what. So that is a place where I would tell you, I totally disagree with Vice President Bawumia on that. Totally. And they have really done some damage. On my Facebook is there that this whole episode concerning the financial services sector, they've just blown it all up. But the question is, who is going to fix it? And I think, again, between President Mahama and Vice President Bawumia, I would trust Vice President Bawumia to be the better person to fix these things because he understands them intimately.
Why do I trust the person who created the mess in the first place to fix the mess rather than change course? Because that's what the electorate is asking you.
Okay,
so they can't reconcile the two.
Well, it's easy to reconcile it if you look at the track record and look at the competence issues. This man has the track record and the competence as a financial wizard. And I'm saying he was not effective here because he was a number two. And I wish we had time to talk about the Vice President's office and how we could deal with it. But now when he becomes number one, I have no doubt that he will have a better competence than the other number one. Now, if he can build a solid team, not with some of the people who have been part of the mess, I think he has a better chance of solving it, especially also because he has intimate knowledge of what went on and all those other things.